The client we will be discussing today is Georgia. Georgia has been living in an independent living community for the past 2 years. While her physical health has been good for the most part, the staff has noticed that Georgia has some increasing memory problems, such as forgetting to close her door when she leaves her apartment and calling family members by the wrong name. Georgia is also forgetting to show up for mealtimes. Georgia appears to be suffering from a type of dementia called Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is marked by memory problems, as Georgia is exhibiting, and most patients are unaware that this is happening. Alzheimer's is caused by deterioration in the brain, and it is irreversible deterioration. Brain scans of people with Alzheimer's can show increased plaques and neurofibrillary fibers. As the neurons die, the disease progresses, and most patients die within 12 years of showing cognitive delays. Since Georgia appears to be in the early stages, I would recommend starting her on a cholinesterase inhibitor in order to slow her memory decline. Since Alzheimer's is not curable and the damage is irreversible, the only way to help her at this time is to attempt to slow the decline in her memory. We should also keep an eye on her for signs of depression. Many patients with Alzheimer's start to experience severe depression and can be started on antidepressants to try to alleviate some of these symptoms. Another way to help Georgia would be with some memory aids. Placing reminders around her house to close the door when she leaves, or setting alarms to remind her of mealtimes may help alleviate some of the frustration she has with her memory problems. People with Alzheimer's tend to become agitated, and sometimes family members get frustrated as they do not also understand it. Therefore, sometimes family therapy can be helpful in helping everyone try to cope with the symptoms of this disease. Most research for dementia has focused on Alzheimer's, but there is still not a lot of knowledge on how to reverse the neurons once they die. Scientists have found that polymorphism in the genes on chromosome 19 can show an increased propensity to develop Alzheimer's syndrome.